Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Lucas Taversick has it all teed up and ready to go. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. Pennick's going to throw straight away. And it's Drake London. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Keeps it moving. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Ooh, a big leg from the coverage team there. Gonna stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Wait. Set, hut. Ready.
Play fake. It's Love. Throw left side. Complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
6, mega. Set, ready. 52 blue. Set, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Black 40.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Back deep to return it is Carter. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix working from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down.
On first down, here's Penix. Escapes out to the left. Another one here to London. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you've got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the shotgun, Penix taking a chance to the end zone. And cut to the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Carlson set to kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
48-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Quick round into the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
Love from the gun. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up. Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kid, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Penix on 3rd down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Green Bay right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Hut, blue. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Love out of the shotgun. On top, it's a Musgrave. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we set.
They stick with Jacobs. And he gets this forward to the 19. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as he gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
40, right, white. Zoom, black. Blaster, 6. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
22 meters, field, 33, yellow, hut.
First down throw, here's Love. Kraft has it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Set, hut. Red, 60 red, 60 red. Ready?
Love with it on first down. Going deep here for the end zone. Catch is made in close. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it deep downfield. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 21. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun.
Yellow. Claws red. Red, 38. Needle blue.
Throwing, it's Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Green, red, cycle. Set.
To the air with Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
15 yards.
Cycle.
That's another Packers first down.
White, white.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Back to Watson, this is caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing again, Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Penix here from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Has it down close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Flight blue. Ready. Hut, hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The Packers take their first time out.
13 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Shotgun now for Love.
49-yard line.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the
Throwing on 1st down, Love. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Red. Set. Ready.
Back to the air, Love. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Carter on the return. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. All the left side. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Carter on the return. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. Bijan Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Play action. Love. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers bring it back to even.
42 all.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
On second down, Robinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Robinson again here on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On first down, here's Penix. Has it downfield, working the left. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Now Penix off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons take a third quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ultra. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Love now off the play action. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
He's trying to push the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Packers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Billy Bowman.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Penix on 1st down. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Carlson to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. That one's cut long left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Ready, black ultra. Black 40. Set.
To the air with Love. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. A dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard
Looking
line.
inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
56. Packers 49.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
63. Packers 49. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
6, come on. Drill green. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. He gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here.
17,
A
Black
gain of
Wolfman.
4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Falcons' 6-yard line.
Once more, it's Love. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now within one score in the 4th. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Packers 57.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting a receiver in motion. Penix now on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Penix here from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Complete to number 1. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Second and 3 now. They send a man in motion. Again, Penix to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's that. It's not going to help in that decision at all.
Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They connect on the deep shot. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12 in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Watch it. Stick. Here we go. Here we go.
Love from the gun. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Needle blue. Blue strikers. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Drill green. Smash. Swipe down. Yellow. 22.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for the Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Love to throw again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Blue 32.
Back to the air. Love. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
14 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going deep this time. Back to a familiar target, it's Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, well, you look him up every chance you get. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And the Falcons cover off the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And he's in. And a touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Daniel Carlson set to kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cross, 10, black, yellow, black, ultra. Blue striker. Set.
Love looking to pass. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. But he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for Packers. First down.
Claude red.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throw. Here's Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 36 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready?
Love with it on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Hut.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it's going to be second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're going to pass it here. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
It's now second and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jacorian Bennett has it. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Blue striker. Fury. Yep, here we go. Claws red. 45. White. Black shot.
A second down throw here for Love. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Now to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Steal, block 40. Needle blue. Ready?
Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
It's a turnover.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14
To keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, Penix. Brought in right side. Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. That's black ultra. 30 drill green. Hut, hut.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on